Ah, the G chord controversy. When I ask one of my students to play a G chord, I get a lot of different things. Let me just run through a few things that people play and a few ideas. So you'll see a G kind of like index, middle, ring, proper. But what so that's your B, G, G, and then you got your open D, G, B. Fine. And then you'll see maybe middle ring, pinky, same notes. But the one I find the most handy for rock and roll or country or popular music is where you have your ring and pinky on the second and first string, sorry. The D and the G there. Then you add your index and middle over on the bass side. So all the notes would be G, B, D, G, D, G. What I like about this chord is that it's easier to swing over to a D, leaving the ring finger planted. You can also do the C add 9. Again, keeping the ring and pinky planted. So those two notes keep ringing out, and that's good. Sounds good. Now the ring finger on a D, remember that's a fifth interval. A fifth is like a power chord. So it's got a little more kind of punch versus the other one. The other one's got the B, which is a major third, which is kind of a lovely, kind of a sympathetic, melodic note. Jingle bells, jingle bells. The third is kind of a very special note, but I like that fifth interval because it just cuts through a little better. Again, leaving the ring finger in place. So sometimes students will come in like maybe something like this, which is pretty cool. That's the thumb on the bass and the index, or maybe another finger on the high G. The thumb would be knocking out the A string. You can get the same effect like this, where the middle finger knocks out the A string. Or again, you can add these two fingers. That would be a pure G5. I promote that in my chord book, and those are $20. Just email me at hooverguitar@yahoo.com if you want one. All right, so that G5 is kind of like the AC/DC G. So we're knocking out the third. Let's just call out the intervals. A root, nothing, a D, a fifth, a root, a fifth, a root. So it's root, fifth, root. No third. All right. Here's another G you could do if you're just a brand new guitar player and you can't stretch that far. First of all, I'm going to say keep working on it. But if you need something else, try this. That's just the ring finger on the first string, 3rd fret G. That gives us a D, G, B, G. Make sure you only hit 4 strings if you do that. So check it out. Here's another easy G. The D, G, B strings open. Oops, I got an A in there. Totally a G chord, D, G, B. I get funny answers from students. I'll say, all right, man, let's do a cowboy country open G chord. And my student will go, like, that's a bar chord, man. It's okay. So the bar chord is like where you keep your index finger crazy straight, crush with your thumb, come over the top, lay it flat, then make an E shape here with your remaining fingers, middle ring, pinky. Just like E. But with different fingers. Index finger kind of creates the conditions of the nut, that flat piece that makes the string sound kind of stop there, theoretically. Alright, that's a good G to know. So those notes are G, D, G, B, D, G. These are really handy if you're going to go, say, like, where are we going? To some other bar chords or up the neck or something. What else? Of course, there's tons of G's up higher. I'm not going to cover every G chord I can think of, but I do have a page full of them in my guitar chord book. Let me show you a kind of a fun one. If you take a C chord, take it up 2 frets, you got some sort of a D. Take it up 1 fret, you got a nice E flat. Make sure to skip the 2 outer strings. Go 2 frets higher, you've got it like an F. Add 2 or something, suspended second, or I believe that's a second, yep. And the one I kind of like for the G is 2 frets higher. That would be 10, 9, open, 8. Taking advantage of the open G string, you could add your pinky on 1st string, 10th fret D, or you could even jump your ring finger over and hit the 6th string, 10th fret D, knock out the 5th string. Cool, man. And of course, you know, you got stuff like this, or this, or, you know, inversions, all kinds of cool stuff. But I won't go crazy on all that right now. Mainly, when I say G to my students, I'm thinking this: index, middle, ring, pinky. You could keep pinky up there too. Cool, man. There's a lot of songs based on that G, so, you know, I just want to clear up a little bit of the confusion about that. I realize it can be overwhelming if you've only been playing guitar a few months. But yeah, man, you just want to kind of know as many as you can and be able to pick the right one for the song. Or if you only know that one G, it's going to get kind of boring. So learning other versions of the G up the neck might give you something to help you enjoy your guitar a little more. All right, thanks again for stopping by. A thumbs up or subscribing is really super cool for me. If you want to help me out a little bit, thanks. Good luck with your G chord. And thanks for all the nice Merry Christmas greetings. I'll try to respond to everybody. And enjoy your day. Thank you.